All right, so we're here. We're assembled for the Saturday rub, of course. Bill and Duck just both yawning at the same time. I've got Bernard in Adelaide, just a beautiful nuff presentation there. Rosie doing a magnificent job of keeping, the zoo sort of remotely together. And I see Damo has got a very special guest, and that's good because we're sick of looking at you, Damo. So who's in there with you?
And that's fair enough too, Jim. No, sometimes you jump into a city and you just know someone's got that city wide. And the bloke we're about to introduce has Perth wide. He once had September wide back in 2006 when he won the Norm Smith medal in that particular season for West Coast Eagles. And obviously a very good friend of ours at Triple M, Jim. Andrew Embley, who has wandered in Embers.
Morning, fellas. How are we?
You have got the town wide. They tell me you've managed to knock a lot off BT, off a lot of his functions that he wanted for the next couple of weeks.
Well, thankful a few of my teammates have sort of fallen over, done a bit of a Stephen Bradbury really, and picked up a few gigs post-footy.
Now, Embers, you are presenting the Norm Smith medal. Of course, 2006, you won that amazing award yourself. But what else is happening in your life, please? Because, pardon me, we know you opened a restaurant with Dean Cox and then had to close it because he ate all the food. And we know you're on air, of course, with Triple M. What else is going on?
Yes, I work for Catalano's over here in the seafood game. So they're wonderful WA family and doing some good stuff. So that keeps me pretty busy. And then obviously the rush hour with Lockie Reed. So that's great fun. As you know, it's a good show, bit of sport, bit of comedy, bit of laughter, and Lockie's he's the gun, a bit like yourself, Jim. And I just try to make up as much as I can. I'm the plus one, Bill, just like you.
And they tell me you're looking like me.
I reckon I've lost a couple. So
let's have a look. I've got your resume up here. Are you now? When you played your 91 kilos,
yes.
What do you reckon you are at the minute? Tickets?
I reckon I've raised the bat. I'm certainly 100 plus.
100, 100, how good?
100 plus. Yeah.
Hey, Embers, I'm not sure whether congratulations is the right thing to say, but obviously handing out the Norm Smith medal is a bit of an honour. On grand final day in Perth, pretty special. And Robocop, Jacko, is the premiership, the cup ambassador.
Your mate.
Taking the cup all around. Oh, geez, hasn't he? He's chest puffed out, big Jacko.
He always tells me, Duck, that what was the record between you and him? He reckons it was something like 9-1 in finals and about 18.
Let's put
hang on, let Embers go. Embers, what was it? 9-1. Hang on, Duck.
It was about. It was 18-2, I think, okay, but 9-1 in finals, I think he told me.
Just let me start, Bill.
Right,
now, Embers, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Do you know who Joe Fraser is, Embers?
I do know who Joe Fraser is.
Why do you know Joe Fraser? Because he fought Ali. And the only reason why people know Clinton Jakovic is because he played on the King.
Yeah,
that's a prepared statement.
I like it.
That is a prepared statement.
That's the only reason why people know him.
I reckon I've heard you say that a few times at Sportsman's Night. It just rolls off the tongue.
Hey, just on that, Embers, who is number one over there in WA? Because you got some big boys over there now with Brayshaw and BT and, to a lesser extent, Damo.
No, hey, by the way, Damo was seen in the Victory Room last night taking photos with patrons.
Right. No. Well, hang on. Number one, who's the number one for lunches and after dinner speakers over there in Perth?
Oh, I reckon our mate Lockie Reed's coming real fast at the moment. I think the Rush Hour WA's really just lifted his profile. Yeah, exactly.
Lockie Reed.
Beautiful. That's a bit of content.
Massive over here.
Yeah, he's big. The bald-headed bloke.
Yeah.
Basil?
Basil. Basil's going. Basil's very good. And our mate Xavier Ellis as well. He's got a bit going on at the moment too, Xavier Ellis. So... But I did notice in that last night he might have been shifted. I saw Nat Fife doing a bit of the boundary riding, and normally that's Xavier Ellis's go. So I'm not sure what happened there. I don't think he'd be too happy with that.
Jacko did boundary riding once as well. He was on the boundary, and they went down to him and they said, "Jacko, can you just give us an update on the ground and the weather?" He said, "Oh, yeah, it's about." They had 40% chance of rain. It was raining on his head, but he said 40% chance of rain.
Joe Fraser.
Now, Fat.
Yes.
When you hear that line-up, no wonder they're coming at me.
That's what I was just thinking. Lockie Reed, I'm just on socials here, and they've got a big sporty, a big luncheon, and it's going to be hosted by Lockie Reed.
Yes.
Let's have a look who's next there. Oh, yeah, Xavier Ellis.
There's a fair few functions going on.
Hey, Embers, the Cup, and of course Jacko is the Cup ambassador, has been all over Western Australia. It's been up to the Kimberley and everywhere. It's been amazing. But seriously, when he fronts up with it, how bloody bored would the people be? Did he have any sizzle at all, Jacko?
You know, normally what happens is the AFL contacts the person. Jacko actually contacted the AFL when he found out that the grand final was coming to Perth. So I think after a while, I said, you know what, we're going to have to pick this phone call up. Yes, Jack, you can do it. You're unemployed. You've got time to travel the state at the moment and show the Cup around. But no, all seriousness, he's been a star, Jacko, and he's
Embers,
brilliant ambassador.
Embers. I know why they've given him the Cup, JB, because and this is actual fact. If you ask all the players of 92 and 94,
Run us that Joe
they
Fraser
reckon
thing
that
again.
Jacko, they could not get the Cup out of his hands. He was a Cup hogger. He was a Cup hogger on the victory lap. Oh, sorry, Bill, you were weeping at this stage. But Jacko was a Cup hogger running around the ground, wouldn't let anyone else. You got Matera who's won the Norm
listen to
Smith,
him.
and Jacko's running around like big
Ashley
Robocop,
McIntosh.
flexing his muscles. And that's what it's been like with the Cup.
I've never seen a bloke more happy with his work here. He's looking around at Will. How good was that, Will? 2 thumbs up to Will, our producer. How good was that, Will? Well,
It's the most energy you've shown all year, Duff, for this show. The entire year. You've come good in the prelim final week about Jacko.
Anyway, Damo, I've got something to pick with you. So you're taking photos with Pete. Damo, you're just... You're signing footies at Triple M the other week. No one even knows, why you were signing the footies, and now you're taking photos of the victory room with patrons.
Duck, it's
Last
not me
night.
asking people to have photos. It's people asking me to be in photos with them.
What do people come up and say? Oh, Damo, why would they want a photo of you?
Well, that's for them to answer, Duck. But it was happening a lot last night. I was very busy.
That's been wearing his
I
name
thought it was
tag.
Dan Andrews.
I like it. Hey, Embers, good luck with the grand final day and the build-up to it. It's going to be brilliant, of course, and we can't wait for the Norm Smith medal to be presented by someone who's won one himself. Thanks for joining us.
Good on you, JV. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Star, Andrew, and the West Coast Eagles. Jeez.
What about that luncheon, Jim? Lockie Reed and Damien Barrett. Wouldn't that be a beauty?
Doing a good job, Dan.
We're coming back to wrap up after this,
busy
of
last
course.